Okay. Pink eye beams to heal. Where are they shooting the beams from? If you're getting pink eye.
Squire.
Ah, it's from the Squire.
Ready, sir.
Thanks to Atristrave for my sub-gift.
Thanks, Atristrave, for getting Slice their 3 months. Slice, congratulations on the new badge, and welcome back. Thank you. I mean, like, what would a third DH spec, like, truthfully be? It's not going to be a tank spec. It would have to be some kind of DPS spec. They're not going to add a second melee DPS spec. So how do you make a Demon Hunter range spec? Like, glaive toss and shit? I don't think you can make a really actual full comprehensive spec out of that. Eye beams, glaive throw, and then what? And do you really want to be a Demon Hunter not using your war glaives and melee to kill shit? D3 Demon Hunter, but that's like a hunter more so. Like a World of Warcraft hunter class. So this is like it's a different fantasy that just happens to share the same name. God damn it, dude. Like where in World of Warcraft lore do you have demon hunters like in Diablo that use crossbows? There's only one class in this entire game that uses crossbows as a main weapon. 2 specs of a class, that is. The 2 shitty specs, by the way, right, Josh? Hunter Hero Tree, exactly. Hunter Hero Tree in 12.0. Like melee hunters, this is the most fun hunter. 3 war glaives that you juggle. Oh, so they could do like a circus demon hunter spec. Or maybe they just feed into the support role even more that since they started with augmentation, and they come out with like bard and trickster and like all that kind of shit. And then just like every class has a third, fourth, or fifth support role. And they just fucking go balls deep. Get that lol juggling out of here. Yeah, see, like, Demon Hunter Warden spec could be cool with, like, those kind of glaives, but it's just, it's a melee spec again, though, right? So how are you going to distinguish between the 2 melee specs? Are you just going to have one specialized in ST, one AoE? One physical, one magic? Oh, where the hell did that guy come from? What? Why did you just, like, port up on the hill to hit me? What a bitch. One controls elementals similar to Illidan. Illidan controlled... Oh, the 2 big fire elementals? Isn't that just a shaman, then? I mean, bro, if they do that, that means shaman lose fire elemental as a CD. Right? Just like Warlock lost meta. To make room for... DH. You can combine sigils, brands, and marks into DH spec and make it a support role. Unironically, I think if they were like to ever add a third DH spec, it would probably be some support-based role because like nothing else makes sense. Like healing directly doesn't make sense. Another melee doesn't make sense. Another tank doesn't make sense. There's no range that really works. We just talked about that. Kragmund. Have I done this for the week? I have not. This guy hitbox so bad. He's like right under his foot to DPS. Bit of rep, nice. Oh, my file ran out. Me file ran out, mate. Swap over to Space Marine now, or do we do one more 30-minute round in Azj-Kahet? What's your deal, Josh? Are you still getting ready for stream and stuff, or are you ready to go? Slash Can Tiger for space marinating. You don't stream? Oh, you're not even streaming today, so you're gonna whatever. Two specs of the DH is already hard to balance with the overlap of abilities. The third would just complicate things more. Yeah, I agree. I agree. What is Can Tiger even here anymore? It's probably swapped now. I mean, for Can Tiger, it's already 4 in the morning. I mean, it's a degenerate sleep schedule, but probably sooner the better. If there's a class that would get a bard, I think it would be monk. Probably. Or rogue? Yeah, rogue could be bard. Well, rogue could also have trickster, right? Although you could technically make shadow trickster or priest-ish trickster too. In some ways. Depending on the fantasy you're going for. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I still going? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Which one is that? Bro, fucking deafness, man. Ah, how'd you end up over here? Other than Rune Warden of some sort for DH? It's more shaman-y though, isn't it? Methinks. I can't stop fucking herbing and I get so addicted to this shit. Alright, no, I'm earthing. That's it. That's it. Why leveling the same class twice? These are just for gathering alts. I only have one double class, and that's because I leveled my paladin first by itself, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get bored of the game if I'm just playing a little on one tune. So then I just went balls deep with triple boxing. So at that point, I was, you know, just 6 more tunes came in, 2 times 3. And there's only 6 tanks, so here we are. And indeed, all my level 70 characters were, the only level 70 characters I had were left over from Dragonflight Race 12 first stuff. All like fucking 16 or however many, 12, 14, I don't remember. Who am I raiding with? No, I'm not raiding. Casual plus gaming, baby. Where's Cat Tiger? Let me DM him. We jamming. That might determine if we do another round or not. What about the old school sloot runs? What do you mean? Oh, like community stuff? No plans on that currently. Because I can't commit to weekly stuff. Like I just don't want to because I know realistic. Like I can't be like every Thursday we're gonna do heroic guys and then like fucking God of War 3 launches and I'm like we're not doing it this Thursday or next Thursday because I'm gonna be binging this. Like one of the main reasons I'm not raiding is because of I don't want to time commit. Now, that being said, maybe we'll YOLO some raids together, depending on how hard they look. You know, maybe normal here, etc. Some heroic. It just depends how puggable they are. I'm not, like, against that idea for sure, but to, like, do, like, a schedule thing like we used to in Warlords, where it's, like, both factions, both regions, set times, blah, blah, blah. No plans on that right now. You're here? Casual gaming, casual plus. All right, funky. How do you feel about Pro Warrior? Yeah, they seem pretty strong right now. The only class I haven't played since I came back after a year is Monk, but everyone says Monk's not very good right now. I just have no interest in playing it. Like it's level just to have, but like I haven't like touched it really. It's just like an auto follow bot. But yeah, Warrior seems pretty darn banger right now, and its AOE potential with Thunder Giga Chat is pretty insane. But like like I said though, I haven't done any beta. I haven't done any of the higher level content yet, so. It's tough to say every tank feels fine right now and invincible and doing a bunch of damage when it's just heroic dungeons. Right, we'll see when push comes to shove with M+, and potentially some higher level delves and whatnot. That's kind of a different scenario, but yeah. If your character is right next to the node that drops dynamite, it mines faster. I'm good. Rather grow hair than put up with 29 other casuals. There were some rough raids back then. Back in Warlords. Iskar specifically. Sloot running back to Variety. We're actually about to switch games, unironically. But that was always the plan. You're just planting a trap right now. Pro Warrior's out there stomping the yard. Man, I've never been a huge fan of Pro Warrior T-clap spam. So I'm a little saddies that they doubled up on it with one of their hero talents, but and the numbers are there, the numbers are there. Like, what can you do? What can you do, chat? All right, let's jam. See, LOL. I mean, that statement was a trap implying that we were never going to play another game except for WoW, when you knew that wasn't the case. I didn't realize you had a discount code with Logitech. Yes, sir. You just replaced your G502 with the G502X a couple days ago. I'm lucky, man. Could have had, I think it's 10% off on our code. I like the spot, but I don't like that you're doing the Cotton Eye Joe one-leg stomp dance. I was Logitech made a wireless MMO mouse. I wish they still made an MMO mouse, dude. Once this G600 dies, which is, I feel like it's kind of like on its last leg, I'm going to be giga sad. Giga sad. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Let's swap chat. Otherwise, if we do another round, it'll be like 10:30, 10:45 by the time I finish blabbing. All right, more WoW tomorrow. So remember, tomorrow we're going to switch over to Space Marine now and keep grinding ops with the lads, which also have drops, by the way. Remember tomorrow for WoW, Novel comes on. Somewhere not far from, probably like somewhere between like 2 and 3 p.m. Eastern, 6 to 9. Probably hang out for an hour or two. And then we'll do any final prep for WoW Season 1, which is getting the rest of this crafting done, / gather a bit more, / finishing the weekly crafting on those 3? These here. 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't be too hard to do. I'm not too pressed about the warrior for what it's worth, but the jewel crafting, alchemy, two alchemies and jewel crafting I kind of want to get done. And then we'll do some more Space Marine tomorrow since it launches tomorrow as well. That's the plan. Is there an updated plater for TWW? My plater or in general? Oh, actually, you just reminded me before we swap games to update any add-ons today. I should have done that ahead of time. No problem, Twisted. I'll see you tomorrow then, BB. You have to go back to KUI? Why? My plater's working totally fine. Your plater, it's the exact same plater from Dragonflight because nothing's changed. It's fully functional and everything's there. So yeah, it's the same one. If the update's available, bro, it was like 24 hours, 48 hours actually. There's also mail. So we got a couple bugged nodes. Not him. Okay. They're still fine for the race. I thought it was like a 2-week ban or something. I mean, they're kind of fine for the race, right? They're gonna lose a lot on heroic stuff, but yeah. And some random people for clicking a bugged treasure. Wait, they got banned for the bugged treasure click? That's a little weird. That's a little weird, dude. Yeah, let's bang these out. While we're chilling. Like a villain. Two of my guys got banned in clicking a lord and they gave 5k rev that they didn't know about. Yeah. See, that shouldn't be a ban. That's not their fault. They didn't know. Well, unless they did, right? I guess it's hard to pinpoint if one guy does it and goes, oh my god, I didn't know that happened ever, and goes, oh shit, that thing's like that, not working as intended, let me go do that too, right? But then they would need some type of like chat or documented video evidence of the person knowing that already and then still going to abuse it.
Shattered countless irreplaceable artifacts of immense power. It is our duty to preserve what we can.
Am I just going to raid casual? I have no plans on raiding. I'm going to check out Delves and some M Plus probably, etc., etc. But no, I'm not in a guild or anything right now. Probably going to make a... Oh, you can do... I thought you had to do these one by one. I don't know why. Well, I mean, here you kind of do, but... Boo-doo, boo-boo. Okay, interesting. 2 layers. Wow.
Well done, champion.
Champion.
Your efforts have brought us one step closer to securing the crash site and Dalaran's legacy.
Yeah. I totally didn't know an entire guild fighting Helia. I mean, man, that sucks. I mean, hot take. This kind of shit needed to happen, though, right? Like what Kyle said in that message is true, right? It's always just been like, oh, you naughty Race to World First people, slap on wrist, don't do it again, does it again for 19 years, you know what I mean? At some point, they gotta smack you for it. So, I don't know. And no, I'd honestly have the same exact mindset if I was still racing to World First and half my team just got banned. Like, there's been so many times, over the years where we were raiding whatever team I was on at the time, and some kind of exploit showed up, and I don't think there was a single time in any of the teams I was in that we went, okay, let's take the risk for the ban and abuse this. It was always like, nah, this is probably gonna get us in trouble, man. I don't know if this is a good idea. And it's gotten other teams banned. So, like, I don't know. Like, you know, obviously you know what you're doing is what I'm getting at. Like, 100% you know what you're doing. So, yeah, I mean, is it what it is? That is. Like, they did need to start slapping action on this. But, yeah. I saw Scripe's tweet. I liked it. I think it's the same one. Let me see. That's funny, dude. That's funny, dude. It's only 4 days of M0s and heroic splits. Well, it is a problem. It is a problem. Is it as big of a problem as if they were banned on heroic week? Of course not. For sure not. But it is a problem because the amount, and assuming that they were going to do 1 million splits, which is likely the case, the amount of time that you lose with these, like from these days and these characters doing splits, it throws a wrench in your whole program. Yeah, that's 4 days of alts not getting gear and of you not being able to decide which characters are your main character, which characters are strong enough to take into further splits, because you usually do a lot of, like, you know, the final boss towards the end of the week. And, I mean, just for lack of anything else, in heroic week, when it did exist, it's back now. In a heroic week, you never really had downtime. You didn't, like, clear for 2 days and you're like, oh, there we go, I got 5 days of rest before Mythic. It was, like, down to the fucking wire. Sometimes you get, like, 1 day of rest at the end just to, like, people chill before Mythic, but you were going ham. You were basically raiding Raids World First hours, Mythic Week hours already. So missing, like, NA has it worse, right? To be fair, did anyone in Liquid get banned? They have it worse because their week starts tomorrow. So if all the bans just went out globally now, EU has a little bit of an advantage of that because they only get smacked for Wednesday, Thursday. If it's today. And maybe Friday, whatever. Either way, they get an extra day. But, like, losing, like, almost half your week to a ban with multiple raiders, like, really fucks you. Really, really, really fucks you. Like I said, though, is it as much fucks you as it's straight up the Mythic race right now? And half our roster can't raid? No, but it will have, like, pretty bad ripples, for sure. Noble, I swear to God, dude. It will have pretty bad nipples, chat. Pretty bad nipples. Bro, what the fuck? So we'll see. I just want to get a list of who got banned. Yeah, what Seth's saying screws up the schedule a fair bit. It's not even 4 days. They're getting banned now. Wednesday's EU reset, so those people... yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. You probably sent this before I said it. People are banned can't take part in MDI for a season? Wait, is that a repercussion? I doubt it. So, like, who got banned? Like, for realsies. I guess we're still getting the numbers, right? But yeah, NA definitely gets, like Liquid, depending on how many people in Liquid got smacked, Liquid gets this worse than EU because of the extra day between reset, for sure. I had this emote for you. I hope you like it. Yes, I saw. Thank you. It's great. Jinjia now got banned? Does anyone speak French here fluently? No. Cruella got banned, obviously. I saw you guys say. So one of my group that couldn't do the great push in my group last expansion. Oh, because you have a ban under your belt. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. Like, because you have, like, a flag on your account. Yeah, that was a thing when I cast at MDI. I guess it still is. Yes, I like, Jack's probably right, yeah. It's funny, dude. Seems this race World First is starting out spicy already, but not for the usual reasons. Not because it's like a drama between 2 guilds, or 3 guilds, or whatever. We need a clip comp of all the people got banned, man. Let me have a little scroll through Twitter here. Oi, Kato, dude. How much of an advantage you get from renowned exploits? Having 597 gear that you upgrade, obviously, on multiple alts when you're doing a shit ton of runs and you need to squeeze every bit of power level out of your runs doesn't seem like much to the naked eye. You're like, oh, that's not a big deal. It's like two, you know, whatever, 4 pieces of character. It is a big deal, though. It is a big deal because when you get to the later, like, it's not just helps you kill everything faster and more reliably. It also helps guarantee that some of the, like, eventually you're going to get to some, where am I going? Eventually you're going to get, and 606 crafted gear, yeah. Eventually you're going to get to a point where the bosses are a little too tough for some of the shit ults you have in your raid, especially if you're, like, 2-boxing anything, etc. And you just need, it's a big numbers game, right? You just need those numbers. And if you don't have them, well, yeah. So it does add up to a lot, especially with like 20 characters or whatever. So it is a pretty big advantage. Would have been a reasonable advantage. A lot of Echo people have the exact same renown with spiders. But I want to see more clips, dude. Oh shit, let me turn alerts back on, my bad. Alerts are back on. Totally forgot. Oh, and I need to catch up on some, sorry, I need to catch up on a couple of subs and stuff while the Noble thing was happening. I didn't call those out during, obviously I don't want to like interrupt Noble while we were talking, but I do appreciate it. Sorry it took a bit to get to. I'll grab them in a second. Okay, all our alerts are back on for crumbs. And that was, or those people were rather, list of method member that got banned. I got you, Captivate. Oh, we read that already. Yeah. Let's see here. Calda got you again. Awesome. Thank you, man, for the T3 102. Dynamite got you for the 32. I run. Thank you for the 100 months. Jesus, man. Trojan, thank you for the 7 spam. Motherfucker. Reliquary, thank you for the new sub earlier and welcome. Ripers, thank you very much for the 6-month consistent sub, 6-month T1 package, and your 3-month and welcome back, man. And congrats on the new badge. Tartley, thank you for gifting 2 community subs. Enjoy the pet. Thanks for doing that here. Speaking of which, there we go. Goldens, thank you for the 15-month, and we are caught up. Thank you, guys. Sorry I couldn't get that during it. But what about the other teams? Is it just Method? Like, what about Echo and Liquid? Like, who got banned there? Like, the reason I'm asking outside of just, like, feed me drama is, like, I'm curious to see, like, the less a team's affected, the bigger of an advantage they're going to have, like, straight up. Like, if Liquid got, like, 1 player banned or none, they're in pretty fucking good shape, especially if Echo got a bunch of people banned. Especially in light of all the, you know, drama with Echo, Azalea and shit, so... I think Liquid might be sitting pretty...
You need to
right
update your title so people know that you did not get banned for exploiting.
What do you mean? What does that have to do with it? Kush, just maybe got banned? Only 1 in Liquid. And they did it on accident. 2 people from Liquid. Now got banned. Gingy got banned. Oh boy. Is the other still playing after the drama? No, he got removed from the org as far as I know. Oh, I didn't mean to start this yet. No. So what a beast. There has to be loads from all 3? I don't know. I don't know because of what I just said earlier. Different teams have different thoughts on like what's okay and what isn't. I can tell you this like historically, like in Midwinter and stuff. There was a really big... I mean, there's a million examples. Just one comes to mind with Zul Horak. Was that his name? In HCC. Or HFC, Hellfire Citadel. Where you could, when there's like 3 or 4 teams like progressing him for world first at the time, and there was an exploit you could do with him that literally rendered all of his abilities not doable. So like that was a good example of like, hey, we can do this, but we're probably gonna get, you know, banned. Like we risk getting banned for it, blah blah blah. Like, you know, they wouldn't know because that was also back when progression was not streamed. So I'm sure amongst all of these guilds, right, in their discourse, they're like, hey, this is a thing, and they're like, should we do it or not, right? And then like people, I don't know, do we do it, do we not? Streamers losing through... Well, no, I mean, the amount of drama that you've now brought to your channel because you got banned is going to outweigh any... In fact, it's probably going to boost individual streamer financial gains for the next 3 to 4 days. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. I think we need mechanical.